Mass Destruction was released in late 1997 for the PC, PlayStation, and of course, the SEGA Saturn. I get a kick out of reviewing games like this as my expectations are so incredibly low for games from the 32 and 64-bit era. That's not to say they're all bad, just that so many of them haven't aged as well as the games in the generation before this one. Every now and then, though, a game comes along that I barely remember and I go, oh boy, here we go, thinking it's gonna be that bad. I'll admit, Mass Destruction was one of those games. The box art looked incredibly cheesy, the in-game screenshots on the back of the box looked simplistic at best, and yet after an hour of playing the game, I was surprisingly hooked. It really is super simplistic, but you know what? It's a heck of a lot of fun. My single biggest complaint with this game is that there's no multiplayer mode, and that would have made it so much better to play this with a friend. The game is broken up into a series of levels with very simplistic mission objectives. You may have to destroy key targets, rescue a prisoner of war, or a wide assortment of other tasks as you make your way through various terrain, blowing up absolutely everything in your path from enemy soldiers to other tanks and tools of war. You can even completely decimate buildings and evil trees. Damn those trees, they're the worst. What impresses me the most about Mass Destruction is that it has a really unique charm to it. The game doesn't bog you down with being overly serious or realistic. It sets you up with one screen telling you what your primary objectives are and then sends you off to do your worst. You have access to a wide assortment of weapons, with new weapons hiding in the environment, usually in a bunker or elsewhere, like one of those damn evil trees. By hiding health and other gear in random places, the game encourages you to destroy absolutely everything, which is where it gets its namesake from. While you make your way from one objective to the next, you have access to a trusty radar map system that helps keep you on track. I would have preferred if the edge of the radar would have helped point you in the right direction of an objective, but overall it does help, even if it isn't as user-friendly as it could have been. The soundtrack is great for this style of game, as are the sound effects. While the graphics could have been just a tad sharper, I think they help give the game that charm I was speaking of earlier. Like Micro Machines, there's just something about this game that reminds me of being a child and playing with my tank and toy cars. It's like reliving those glorious days of yore. If you think this may be for you, you'll be happy to know that Mass Destruction is one of those Saturn games that is incredibly cheap, as it never really caught on. Considering how much fun it is to play, how it isn't ridiculously impossible, and that it has a great soundtrack, I can easily recommend this one to SEGA Saturn fans. Don't let its looks fool you. You may just end up like me and playing it for hours on end specifically due to the fact that it is so simple. With Saturn Day back and in full swing, I hope I have the chance to introduce you all to a few more titles you may not have known about before, and ones where even I am surprised by how much fun they are to play. Mass Destruction is ridiculously simple, but also way more fun than I ever imagined.